There's a moment in life when the energy flips, when the scales that were once uneven finally begin to balance. The very people who thought they could toy with your heart, drain your kindness, and manipulate your spirit are now standing in the ruins of what they built on deceit. The same stage they performed on is collapsing beneath them. And the irony, they built it themselves. They thought hurting you would feed their ego. They believed dimming your light would make theirs shine brighter. But the universe doesn't reward cruelty, it exposes it. The very hands that set traps for you are now tangled in their own web. The show is over, and the curtain has fallen on their masquerade. This wasn't an accident. This wasn't confusion. What they did to you was intentional, calculated, designed to break your spirit. They studied your vulnerabilities like a playbook. They knew what mattered to you and used it as a weapon. But what they didn't know is that you were divinely protected even when you felt alone. Let's be honest. They underestimated you. They thought you were replaceable, like a disposable soul they could toy with and discard. They saw your kindness as weakness. But they learned too late that your light was their blessing. Without you, their world feels like static, loud but empty. They once walked around feeling invincible, as if karma had forgotten their address. But oh, how quickly that changed. Now they're waking up to cold mornings filled with loss, finances slipping through their fingers, relationships crumbling, energy depleted. It's poetic, isn't it? The very things they wished upon you are visiting them one by one. Their mask is cracking. The charming smile that once deceived others can't hide the emptiness anymore. They're surrounded by people just like them. Shallow, selfish, transactional. The mirror has turned, and they're forced to taste the same bitterness they once served you. You gave them compassion. You gave them time. You gave them understanding. And they gave you betrayal dressed as friendship. They made up stories, exaggerated problems, and projected their pain onto you just to feel in control. But control built on lies always collapses. Here's the truth. They never wanted you happy. Your peace irritated their demons. Your joy was their silent trigger. They wanted to see you crumble because your light reminded them of what they refused to heal within themselves. And now, as their illusions fade, reality hits harder than ever. They can't escape accountability anymore. Every fake smile is costing them something. Another connection lost. Another door closed. Karma isn't punishing them. Karma is teaching them. The world has a funny way of recycling energy. What you put out, you always get back, multiplied. They sent out envy, deceit, manipulation, and now they're drinking from that same cup. They can't run from it. The energy has found its way home. But while they're losing, you're rising. You've become more grounded, more centered, and more self-aware. The pain didn't destroy you. It refined you. You learned to build boundaries, to value silence, to see through words and into intentions. You learned that peace isn't something you chase. It's something you embody. Let's sprinkle a little humor here. Because isn't it funny how the ones who mocked you for being too nice are now begging the world for the same kindness you once gave them? Life's poetic justice always has perfect timing. You were never meant to stay in their chaos. You were the calm in their storm. And now that you've walked away, the thunder is deafening. They're realizing what it means to lose genuine energy. And that realization is haunting them more than any punishment could. Every sleepless night, they spend wondering why everything's falling apart. That's their mirror moment. That's the spiritual invoice for the pain they caused. And it's due in full. Meanwhile, your spirit is being restored. Opportunities are opening. You're attracting people who value your energy. You're stepping into a season where authenticity is currency, and you're wealthy in truth. You no longer need to explain your peace or defend your growth. The ones who understand your journey will meet you where you are. The rest will stay behind, stuck in the maze they built for others. The universe didn't forget your tears. Every sleepless night, every silent cry, every why me moment, it was all recorded. And now, that same energy is being transmuted into blessings. You were the lesson they never wanted but desperately needed. Your absence is teaching them more than your presence ever could. And that's the real victory. Not revenge, but revelation. So, keep your head high. Let karma do its dance while you do your healing. There's no need to gloat. Their downfall isn't your entertainment. It's your confirmation that divine order is real. If this message resonates with your spirit, make sure to subscribe. Join this community of advancing souls, visionaries, and light carriers. We rise by truth, not by chance. And now repeat this prayer with me. Dear God, I thank you for the protection that never sleeps, the unseen hand that shields the innocent from deceit. I release the pain caused by betrayal and allow it to transform into wisdom. Let every energy once used against me be neutralized and returned as light. I affirm that what was meant to harm me now strengthens me beyond measure. May those who walk in darkness find their lessons through awakening, not destruction. I stand in balance, unbothered by chaos, anchored in peace. Every loss I've endured becomes a seed for greater abundance. Every false friend removed makes room for divine alignment. I forgive, not to excuse, but to free my spirit for expansion. And so it is, protection over my path, clarity over my steps, and peace over my heart. Amen.